Hey, it's Chuki here from SojourningScholar.com. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the GRE courses from the test prep giants, the Princeton Review, and Kaplan, based on my experience purchasing and using both courses over several weeks to help you find out which one can boost your GRE scores the most. Now, to begin, let's highlight some of the similarities and differences between both courses. Both platforms offer GRE courses in the form of self-study, live online classes, and private tutoring packages. Kaplan and the Princeton Review both provide physical prep books when you make a purchase of any one of their premium GRE prep packages. As for supplementary features in either of these courses, students looking to prep on the go don't get access to any mobile apps. And from a practice material standpoint, which is one of the strongest selling points in the competitive test prep space, the sheer amount of GRE-like practice questions and full-length practice tests on both platforms are comparable. Now, for the main differences, at the time of this review, the Princeton Review offers in-person classes in several locations, whereas those of Kaplan are limited. Also important to note, Kaplan's self-paced course is sold with 6 months of access, while the Princeton Review self-paced course is sold with 4 months of access. And from a student support standpoint, Kaplan offers unlimited live office hours by way of their GRE channel to all paid users on their platform, while the Princeton Review does not have such a support feature. Now let's dive into detail describing how both courses performed in the different key areas that we evaluated. When it comes to lesson quality, Kaplan provides about 20 video lesson modules on their self-paced platform, which covers all sections of the GRE, but their videos are more on the long-form side, with some videos being as long as 1 hour. In comparison, the Princeton Review's GRE lesson library consists of over 65 bite-sized video lessons, where each lesson is typically under 5 minutes long, with a few lessons near the 10-minute mark. On both course platforms, the video production quality is very high, as the lessons are taught by multiple on-camera instructors, who are recorded teaching standing up and using a reverse glass board for annotations, which makes the videos more engaging. As for the structure of the lessons, on both platforms there are short quizzes and drills that accompany each video lesson, allowing students to test their understanding of the lesson topic immediately instead of going somewhere else on the platform to look for practice questions and drills, as is the case in some other GRE prep course platforms. From a video engagement standpoint, I found the Princeton Review's GRE video lessons to have a slight edge over Kaplan, particularly because of their more bite-sized video lesson delivery style. And from the standpoint of the depth of GRE lesson content, the on-demand video lessons on Kaplan and the Princeton Review equally focus on teaching GRE-specific strategies. Although I like the Princeton Review better for having a healthy balance, as they equally review general concepts in their on-demand video lessons, whereas with Kaplan self-paced lessons, their on-demand lesson content is lighter on teaching general concepts. But to make up for this, Kaplan recommends students to their GRE channel for more general concept review type content. Overall, the Princeton Review takes a clear win in this category. In the area of practice material, as pointed out earlier, both of these test prep giants have a comparable amount of GRE practice questions, with a reserve of over 2,500 practice questions, which is expected considering their well-established track record as publishers of GRE prep books. As for the full-length practice tests, Kaplan provides 7, while the Princeton Review one-ups Kaplan a bit with 8 full-length practice tests and 3 single-section practice tests for the verbal and quant measures. On both platforms, the full-length practice test experience replicates the real GRE very well, in the sense that the practice tests are section adaptive and also include an unidentified or experimental section just like the real deal. And I should also point out that with both platforms you get a really detailed diagnostic report when you complete a full-length GRE practice test, which does a great job of capturing several important metrics about your performance on this practice test. Another feature of the Princeton Review's practice material that one-ups Kaplan's again is their Drill Smart technology feature, where they serve you a series of GRE practice drills calibrated to your exact level of difficulty, and depending on your performance on the first drill section, the preceding drill in the series will adapt to your skill level, either presenting you with a more difficult or less difficult drill, which is similar to the actual GRE. Comparing the quality of the practice questions on both platforms, or in other words, answering the question of how well the GRE-like practice questions on both platforms mimics the style or finesse of ETS GRE questions, I found Kaplan to be the least realistic of the two. Now, that's not to say that the Princeton Review's GRE questions mimic ETS GRE questions 100%. As a matter of fact, I always recommend including official GRE practice questions in your prep, regardless of the GRE prep course you choose to go with, as official GRE questions, such as the questions you can find here in your official guide to the GRE, or in any of the Power Prep test series available on the ETS website will always be the gold standard when it comes to GRE practice questions. A pretty cool feature that's worth pointing out about the Kaplan GRE course is their partnership with Prometric Testing, which owns a network of thousands of GRE test-taking centers globally. And thanks to this partnership, as a paid user of any of Kaplan's GRE prep packages, you can take one of Kaplan's 7 GRE practice tests in the same room and at the exact same time as others taking the official GRE. Kaplan also gives you a choice to take this practice test from the comfort of your home while you're monitored by an online proctor, both of which are the best ways possible to mimic a real GRE test day experience, short of actually registering and taking the GRE itself. Heading on to answer explanations in the practice material, both of these courses lack video-based answer explanations to their online practice questions, which is not ideal for visual learners. However, I will give Kaplan a thumbs up for doing a better job in the presentation of their text-based answer explanations than the Princeton review. Overall, Kaplan takes a clear lead here for having the better user experience on their practice material, particularly for the exclusive test day experience feature. At the time of this review, the Princeton Review self-paced GRE course with 4 months of access starts at $499. In contrast, Kaplan's self-paced course with 6 months of access is priced at $449. So on a cost per month of access, the Princeton Review self-paced course is the pricier option. The Princeton Review's fundamental GRE live course with 24 hours of live instruction is priced at $1,200, which is equivalent to $50 per hour of live instruction, while Kaplan's live online GRE class package with 21 hours of classroom time starts at about $1,000, which is equivalent to an hourly cost of $47 per hour of live instruction. And to help students afford their GRE prep program, Kaplan offers monthly payment plans of up to 12-month installments and 0% APR. So on face value, Kaplan has a slightly cheaper GRE Live class package. As for their private GRE tutoring option, the Princeton Review starts at $180 for 10 hours of tutoring and goes down to $156 per hour for 32 hours of tutoring, while Kaplan starts at $230 per hour for 10 hours of tutoring and goes down to $118 per hour for 40 hours of tutoring. So comparing their starting tutoring rates, the Princeton Review is more affordable. Now, to find the current prices of these courses as well as any available discounts we might have for our viewers, make sure to check out the links in the description section below. And for full disclosure, when you make a purchase using any one of our links, you might get a commission at no additional cost to you. So thank you for your support, and let's get back to the review. In the area of student support, both the Princeton Review and Kaplan lack on-demand access to an instructor in their self-paced foundational courses. However, students using any of Kaplan's prep packages get unlimited access to live 1-hour classes hosted about 3 times a week by way of their GRE channel. These live GRE channel sessions review general concepts tested on the GRE and allow you to get your questions answered in real time. In addition, a cool support feature Kaplan offers all users is their Kaplan essay grading service, where you can submit your analytical writing essay response and receive a feedback from real Kaplan instructors, although the grading of this essay could take as long as 10 business days. Compared to the Princeton Review, which uses an automatic essay grading tool, which lacks meaningful feedback on your response to an analytical writing task. So when you consider the pros and cons of both courses and student support, Kaplan wins over the Princeton Review. As for the customer policies, Kaplan provides a free trial to your live GRE course, but the content here is very limited, while the Princeton Review offers a 14-day free trial period to its self-paced GRE course with more free content than Kaplan. However, the Princeton Review has a 100% refund policy if the self-paced course is canceled within the first 7 days, while money-back refunds on Kaplan are more stringent. In terms of score improvement guarantees, the Princeton Review takes the clear lead here with its plus 6-point score increase on the verbal and quant sections for those users of their GRE 162 Plus live online course, or a plus 10 points combined GRE score increase for users of their GRE 10 plus points self-paced course, which makes them the GRE test prep company with the highest score improvement guarantee or your money back policy on the market. In contrast, Kaplan has no clear point score increase guarantees on even their premium GRE course. Based on their favorable customer policies, the Princeton Review dominates Kaplan in this category. Considering the pros and cons of both Kaplan and the Princeton Review in these different areas, Kaplan's strongest areas are its GRE practice material experience and its live student support, while the Princeton Review's edge is in the area of lesson quality and its bolder customer policies. Based on these outcomes, I would recommend Kaplan's on-demand course for self-studiers who need a bit of student support and can accommodate fitting Kaplan's GRE channel sessions into their schedule. On the flip side, if you are a traditional self-studier who needs very little in the way of student support, then I would go with the Princeton Review's GRE 10 Plus self-paced course. While for those students looking to take a live GRE course between these two options, I would go with the Princeton Review since their customer policies are more favorable than those of Kaplan. For more complete and unbiased test prep course reviews, as well as other content related to grad school admissions, make sure to check out our website at sojourningscholar.com, where you can perform a quick Google search with our name. Thank you for watching and happy GRE prepping.